Good evening, everyone. Welcome all to our Tuesday meditation, and I really appreciate that your presence here. We know that it is important that we get together on weekly basis or on a regular basis, and then help each other to do this training in order for us to live in this world. In order for us to move in our life, we need a training. We need a training, particularly training of our mind, which will also help us to train our speech and train our behavior. So I appreciate your being here, your dedication, and your commitment to come and practice with me today. Before I talk about meditation and the importance of this practice, I'd like to share a small story with you. So this is a story that is popular among people, Aztec people in Mexico. And they have this story that a bird was able to stop a fire, a big wildfire, a forest fire. This bird is a quetzal. No, I think quetzal, the beautiful bird with a nice plumage. I think it's called quetzal. So, according to this story, there was a huge fire that is burning the whole forest in that part of the world, and such a big wild forest fire, and all the animals and all the birds started to flew away. I mean, they are fleeing away from the fire, and many were try to escape the fire, try to find different places, and try to go as far as they can. So when everybody was flying, and one owl noticed a small bird, who is this a Kutsal, was moving back and forth from river to the fire. He was moving, hurriedly moving from river to the fire back and forth. So the owl, he was also fleeing away. And he came to this bird, little bird, and asked, what are you doing here? Are you not coming with us? Are you not running away? Are you not going to save your life? What are you doing here? Then this little bird replied to the owl that, no, I'm trying to put down this fire. Now, how do you do that? And he said that I'm flying to the river and take whatever water I can take to my beak, and I fly over here and I put that water on the top of that fire. And then owl laughed at him and said that, how you can stop this by doing this? Do you think that bringing water with your beak from the river can help this fire? Can really put down this fire? But then the Kutsal replied that I am doing what I can do with what I have. I'm doing what I can do with what I have. So very impressive answer. So the owl was really shocked. I'm doing what I can do with what I have to put down this fire. And if everyone else also does whatever they can, and we will be able to put this fire down together. And they all went to all other animals and reported what the Kutsal was doing by herself there. And then all other birds, all other animals were impressed with this dedication and determination of this little bird. And according to this story of Aztec people, and all the animals and birds returned, and everyone was doing what they can do. Different capacities, all committed to do what they can do to put down this fire. And as a result, this legend says that these animals were able to put down this fire. So they have this story that a Kutsal, together with an owl and the group of animals, were able to put down a fire and save the earth of that part of the world. This is a very interesting story to reflect on, given the kind of things happening around the world these days. Whenever we listen to the stories happening around the world, of course, we know that we are in the middle of a pandemic, and many countries, many regions of the world have not really yet come out of that. And so many people are still being affected, and still many people are dying. At the same time, there are other issues too. We heard the heavy flood, happen in Tennessee. And so many people have lost their homes, and many people are deserted. And then on the top of that, we are also listening to this story coming from Afghanistan. And so many Afghan refugees are going through such a difficult time. And, they are kind of being alienated in their own home country and going through such hardships and obstacles in their effort to escape the country. So when we hear all these stories, sometimes we get exhausted. But I think what we can learn, what we have to do as sensible, responsible, kind, and wise people, I think follow the example of this Kutsal, this little bird. We may not be able to solve the whole problem in the world, but within our capacity, we may have something that we can do. If we aim to come to solve all the problems, international problems, all the problems of the natural disasters, it will be so much for us to handle as an individual. But there's always something that we can do within our capacity, within our environment. So just like that little bird, that's whenever we hear these sad stories, whenever we hear this story of people are suffering, there are some little things that we can do um, directly to those people. Maybe making a donation or doing some other help, and at the same time also doing something helpful with our time, with our resources, with our body to anyone surrounding us. Because in that way there are so many people are suffering far and near, and if you find someone near to us and we can do something within our capacity, within our limits to that person, or if we can also do some help to those people who are suffering in those areas. And I think so. This engaging in some kind of act of generosity and some kind of act of kindness, it can be a very simple one, but that's really the thing that we can do within our capacity. But doing such good deeds, kind deeds, and some kind of thing that can relieve the suffering of at least one individual, maybe two or three individual. I mean, if not the whole suffering, maybe at least lessening the burden of someone, and that is what we can do as an individual. So we can do it with physical activities, we can do it with our verbal abilities, and we can also do it, as a way of, sacrificing and donating some of the resources or money that we have for the benefit of these people. And we can also dedicate our care, our attention, our thinking about them. And loving kindness meditation is exactly that we are dedicating our attention, we are dedicating our thinking on people who are going through suffering, who are going through difficulties. And we at least take a moment to think about them and open our heart and ready to feel their suffering and ready to, give our wish, our willingness, our genuine wish for them to be free from those suffering, for them to continue to be safe and happy. So, and while by making these wholesome wishes and opening our heart and genuinely empathizing the suffering of others, when you do that, and we begin to see so many opportunities outside of the meditation that will enable us to help. Whenever we see a moment that we can help, we will do it. So whatever development of loving kindness we are doing here is going to guide us to do something good in actual situations. I think in our friend's email, our Tim Krupa's email in this morning, those who have receiving his emails should remember that he has written about how we are so addicted to the comments we receive in our social media, and we are waiting for people to approve us, and we are waiting for to see how many people have liked our picture or whatever. So we are looking for some kind of burst of dopamine or some kind of happiness through reactions done by other people, other media. But I think the Tim was suggesting that can we do the same by simply smiling with the actual person, or doing some good deed, helping someone in actual person, rather than like waiting for other people to like our photos, our images, or whatever whatever statement we made. But it will be more useful and fruitful and also reliable to help people that we meet on in our real life. and at least try to help them in our speech, and not to add to their suffering, but try to help them, even just help them with sharing our positive vibes with them, and even like actual helping anyone who we meet in our day-to-day life. So by helping someone, being kind to someone can also increase our happiness too. So that's the lesson that we need to keep in our mind, that whenever you hear news about suffering going around the world, it is natural that we feel sometimes exhausted, overwhelmed. Yes, some stories are so difficult, so terrible. This is sometimes some people have become victims of someone else, mistakes and problems. So we have to empathize with them, and then we feel like why these people, why problems are there, why responsible people are not taking the proper action. So then we start to get frustrated and sometimes angry also. Yeah, going to that direction, sometimes having some what we call righteous anger can move us to do some move us to support certain social movements, and we being part of such big movements. That's okay, but I think mainly the most useful way to be helpful to those suffering people is not to have a frustrated and angry mind and try to say or do something, and that's not helping any people who are suffering, and also not helping ourselves too. So we have to be skillful, as people who are meditating. I think we have developed this ability to watch our own mind, even watch our frustration, and watch our own the pain that we are having when we see someone else is suffering, and observe that and notice that, and then use that, not to like go into, not to find someone to blame, or not to like move into the anger direction, but to use it as a motivation to do something within our own capacity, not trying to like solve the whole problems over there, but some little kind things that we can do. People forget the simple things that they can do. We always looking for things that we can do that can make a big impact. But our little actions can make a very important impact. Sometimes our little simple act of kindness can make a big impact on one individual, and that is good enough as an individual what we can do. So let us focus on little things that we can do. Little things we can do within our environment, within our capacities. There are so many people who are going through suffering, and let's try to do whatever little bit we can do. So if you do our whatever I can do within my capacity, just like that little bird, hopefully that will inspire so many others also to do the same. And if more people get involved, and we will be able to reduce suffering and difficulties of many other people. So let's focus on that. So with that, I would like to invite you to join meditation. And today, at the end of the meditation, I would like to invite you to spend a minute or so to fully dedicating our mind on the people who are suffering in Afghanistan, and also people who are suffering in Tennessee. Let's have a 1 minute vigil at the end of the meditation for those people specifically. So first, let us do our usual meditation. So before that, we will use some movements in the body. So we know that we have been thinking about so many things. We have gone through so many incidents in the day. So we really need to like come to this present moment, right? And we can be in all over the place in our mind. but we can come to our body. So coming to our body is the surest way to come to the present moment, because body is always here. So let us do some movements to create more sensations in the body, so then we can be in the body. So let us do those movements first. Okay, first of all, we will move our neck. We want to give more exercise, some, relaxation to our muscles around the neck. So we rarely, we rarely gives stretching or relaxation of these muscles in the neck. So let us say hello to the muscles and the ligaments, everything around our neck, and let them know that we care about them, and we'll give them a nice stretch and relaxation. Okay. So with full awareness around the neck, let us now bring our chin all the way to our chest. And from there, we start to rotate our neck and try to go as far as you can, bending and going all the way down, and feel all the stretch happening in the muscles in the neck. Let's go the second round. Keep your eyes open, and you can hear the sounds happening around the neck. And just observe everything. Feel some muscles are stretching, some muscles are relaxing. Once you finish the third round, and let's turn the other way around. Let's go to the opposite direction. One more round. Great. Nice. You can take a moment to feel your neck more. You may feel your neck more than previously now. Just take a moment to observe all these sensations in the muscles and just be here in the body. Let's do our second movements, and bring your palms up and lock them, interlace them, and turn them outward, and then we stretch. Let us stretch as much as we can. Give a nice stretch. At the same time, lengthen your spine. Give a nice long stretch your spine. Lengthen them. Our arms are stretched. Our spine is lengthened. Okay, now let us slowly go up. Try to maintain that lengthy spine. Very nice. Try to push your palms as much as you can, as if you're trying to hit the ceiling. Okay, with this stretch, let us now bend our spine to give more sensations to our body. Let us utilize our breath also. Take a deep, long breath here. When you're breathing out, try to bend to one direction, gently bending while releasing the air. And next in-breath, let's come to the middle. And breathing out, let's go to the opposite direction, bending the whole body, relaxing, releasing. Breath in, come to the middle. Breath out, going back to the other direction, releasing the air, bending the body. Breath in, come to the middle. Breath out, going to the other direction. Releasing the air, feeling the stretch in the arms, in the ribs. Breathing in, come to the middle. For one last time, breathing out. Breathing in, come to the middle. Breathing out, going to the opposite direction. Breathing in, come to the middle. And now, when you're breathing out, unlock your palms and gently bring them down gradually. Let them simply sit here. Let them settle on your knees. And now take a moment to observe the subtle sensations occurring in our palms, in our fingers. We also have sensation around your arms. Let's feel them all. Let's just be in the body. Nowhere else, but right here in the body. Let's do another movement again. Bring your palms all the way back of your head and lock them in the behind your head, and then rest your head on your palms. And now we will twist our spine. Take a breath here. When you're breathing out, slowly turn and give a nice twist. Breathing in, come to the middle. Breathing out, let's go to the opposite direction. Release in there, feel in the stretch. Breathing in, come to the middle again. Breathing out, let's go to the opposite direction. Release in there, stretch the muscles there. Breathing in, come to the middle. Breathing out, going back again to the other direction. Feel in the stretch, the twist, the muscles are tense. Breathing in, come to the middle. Now let us unlock our palms again. Bring them slowly back to your knees and let them rest there. Observe the new sensation in the whole back area. With this awareness of the body, let us do one more movement. This is tightening our muscles in the shoulders purposely and then relaxing them and understanding what it means to be relaxed, the body. So let's take a deep breath in. While you're breathing in, shrug your shoulders and tighten the muscles in the shoulders. And you can also clench your teeth and make everything tight, 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 tight. Breathe out. Slowly drop the shoulders, relax the mouth, drop the jaw. Feel all the relaxation happening. Okay, breath in again, shrug the shoulders, tighten the muscles there, clench the teeth, everything tight, 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 tight. Breathe out. Drop everything, relax and release. One more time. Breathing in, shrug the shoulders, clench the teeth, everything tight, 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 tight. Breathe out. Gradually dropping them, relaxing, releasing. To this relaxed body, let's now gently move into our meditation. We can maintain that nice stretched spine. Try to keep the inner arch of your lower back, but don't tighten the upper body. We will simply drop our shoulders from the sides, keeping the chin in parallel with the earth, resting the palms on the lap. Let us be in this body. I'm going to ring this bell and do a chant to help you to be in the body. throughout the bell and the chant. Try to explore your body. Just be in the body. You can move from one part of your body to another part, but stay within the body throughout the bell and the chant. Keep exploring different parts of your body. Just acknowledge whatever sensation you have in each part of the body. Samsara saroga vinita nisang Sangnita satang Suci saradi sang Sangdhire kang son tanu pelasang sang la padesing panami bhiksa sang With this awareness of the body, let us further relax our body. We can consciously allow our shoulders to drop. Perhaps when you are breathing out, you can allow the many parts of your body to relax and release. If you wish, you can lengthen your breath purposely, just for a while. Purposely taking a long, deep in-breath. And when you're breathing out, we will allow our belly to drop and relax. In another long, deep breath in, and when the breathing out happens, we will allow the chest to drop, Relax and release. If you have any particular area in your body that you think that need a little bit more attention, and bring your whole attention to that area, and taking a long deep in breath. When you're breathing out, bring your whole attention to that area and allow that area to open up. Relax and release. Relax in the whole body. With this relaxed body, let us bring our whole attention to mind. Let us observe what is in our mind right now. We can experience a relative calmness in the mind. But still we can see there are so many thoughts, memories that are surfacing in the mind. Let us notice them. Let us keep noticing those thoughts, memories, images that are coming to our mind right now. Without picking any one of them up or developing any one of them, we simply keep noticing one after the other. Various thoughts keeps coming up. This is ordinary nature of the mind. Let us now try to direct this mind to a wholesome direction. Let us purposely generate wholesome thoughts. Let us purposely guide all the thoughts occurring in the mind to go to one single direction. That is loving kindness. Loving kindness. That is the inner capacity we all have. Loving kindness is the wish of well-being towards all. It is unconditional care and love for all beings. It is the willingness for everyone to be safe and well. We all have this capacity. Let us enhance, let us bring this capacity out and manifest this capacity to be stronger and stronger. Let us direct all our thoughts to that wholesome direction, loving kindness. Let us gently open our heart. And in order for us to have this loving kindness, let us imagine a situation. We need to open our heart and make it wide and receptive, as if, when we are holding a baby in our lap. When we see a smiling face of a little baby, how receptive we are, how kind and compassionate we are. Let us open our heart just like that. Or whenever we are patting a puppy, a kitten, or any other pet. Let us open our heart just like that. Readiness to care and willingness for everyone to be well. Let us keep this heart open. Let us enhance this loving kindness step by step. We will keep wishing well-being to all people, all beings, gradually. We will expand this wish wider and wider. We will start it with ourselves, with the person sitting here right now. We will start with this being sitting here, which you call I. Let's direct this loving kindness to this person here. Let's make a wish. May this person sitting here be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. Let us take a moment to radiate this loving kindness to this body, all the organs, all the systems of this body have been helping us to live this life for many, many years. We will take a moment to direct this loving kindness wish, direct this loving kindness attention to all these different organs, and just acknowledging them and wishing them well-being. May these lungs, which are helping us even right now to breathe, these lungs and the whole respiratory system be well, be healthy, be healed. May this heart, cardiac muscles, the whole cardiovascular system be well, be healthy, be healed. May this digesting system, all the organs in this whole digesting system, the stomach, liver, pancreas, intestine, colon, all the organs in the whole digesting system be well, be healthy, be healed. May these kidneys, the whole genitourinary system, the whole pelvic area be well, be healthy. Be healed. May this nervous system, central nervous system, peripheral nervous system, the spinal cord, the brain stem, the middle brain, frontal lobe of this brain. It is whole nervous system. Be well. Be healthy. Be healed. May this whole body, all the muscles in this body, all the veins in this body, all the bones, both large and tiny ones in this body, and all these joints, be well. Be healthy. Be healed. Let us now expand this wish beyond ourselves to everyone else. Let us wish the same sense of well-being to every one of them. Just like I feel somewhat comfortable, safe and peaceful, may this peace and sense of safety be shared by everyone else. Let us wish the same well-being to all our beloved people. Anyone who is close to us, let us wish for those first, gradually expanding our loving kindness. May all beloved people in our lives, be they family, friends, colleagues, may they all be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. Let's expand this wish beyond our circle of close people to all other people. May all people living with us in this whole surrounding area, no matter who they are, may all these people living in this neighborhood neighboring neighborhoods in this whole region. May they all, at least for a moment, be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. Let us keep expanding this wish as wide as we can to include as many beings, as many people, and many beings as we can to this wish. May all people living in the direction that we are facing now, may all people living in this direction right now, from here all the way to faraway places in this direction, may they all be well, be well, be well, be peaceful. May all people, all beings in the direction of our right, may every one of them living in this direction right now, near and far away places, be well, be well, be well, be peaceful. May all people living in the direction of our back, whoever the people living in this direction right now, be well, be well, be well, be peaceful. May all people living in the direction of our left, whoever the people in this direction right now, be well, be well, be well, be peaceful. May all other living beings, all animals, all visible and invisible beings, let us expand this wish to include all forms of life. May all living organisms living everywhere, whatever life forms are there, may all living beings be well, be well, be well, be peaceful, peace. peaceful, peaceful. Rejoice this expansive mind, the loving kindness that pervades to every direction, embracing all beings. This loving kindness has no exceptions, no boundaries. This wish embraces all beings without exception. Rejoice. Rejoice this expansive mind, this unconditional, unbound loving kindness. With this expansive mind, let us now gently bring our attention to our breath and just enhance this deep peace by being with our breath for a few minutes. Just rest with this breath. Observe the entry of the air through the nostrils, the cooling sensation. Observe the movement of the air on the way back. Observe the sensation through the nostrils and the upper lips. Let us just rest our mind with this breath, enhancing the peace in our mind. We will stay attentive to every breath that we are taking in and out. Gently come out of the meditation and let us take a moment to feel grateful for this opportunity to have meditation in our life. Let us feel grateful to all teachers who pass this wisdom from generation to generation. Let us feel grateful to anyone who helped your meditation tonight and anyone who tried not to disturb your meditation at home. Let us feel grateful to this device that helped us to connect to this meditation and to the cushion and the chair that we are sitting on, to this bell and everything. With deep gratitude to all people and all things that made this meditation possible for us today. Let us say sadhu 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Let us now use all the wholesomeness, all the focus that we develop in our mind in this meditation, just to take a minute to direct our good wishes, direct our loving kindness vibration to all people who are suffering in Afghanistan, all the refugees and all the other people who are suffering there. And also all the people who are suffering in Tennessee due to the flood. Let's take a moment to think about all these people. People have lost their homes. People are traveling with their families. People are scared of safety. Let's just take a moment to think how much suffering, sense of uncertainty that these people are going through. Let us make a wish. May I find a way to be helpful to these people within my capacity. May I find a way that I will make an effective help to these people. May these people find enough help, support, protection from all other kind, responsible people and states. May these people find some solace, safety, and happiness. Eventually, may they all be well, be safe, and live their life with joy and contribute back to this society. Be well. Be well. Be well. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. That is great. Thank you for joining. And thank you for making that a strong vigil and wish for those people who are suffering. Hopefully, we will hear something good about them next time. May they receive enough help from all around the world. So with that wish, let us conclude our session. And thank you very much again for joining us. I look forward to see you again in another session. Good night.